How to forget something on purpose. Happy New Year, everyone. And before we talk about new goals, new habits, and new beginnings, let me ask you something real. Have you ever tried to forget something only, only to have it replay louder the moment you told yourself, I'm done with this? A moment you wish you could erase. A memory that shows up uninvited, a version of you that your mind won't stop replaying. If you've ever thought, why can't I let this go? Or, what's wrong with me? Well, let me tell you, nothing is wrong with you. This year isn't about pretending the past didn't happen. No, it's about learning how to stop letting it run your nervous system, your choices, and your future. So today we're talking about how to forget something on purpose, not by deleting it, but by taking away its power. So welcome to Swann.life, where healing is practical, growth is intentional, and your mind is always allowed to rest. So let's start with an honest question, shall we? Have you ever tried not to think about something? Only to have it show up louder, clearer, and more vivid than before. An awkward moment, maybe a painful breakup, a traumatic experience, one of those you wish your mind would let go of. So if you've ever wondered, why can't I forget this? Or is there something wrong with me? Let me answer the questions for you. The answer is no. And today we're talking about what actually helps when you want a bad memory to lose its grip. Not disappear, but just to stop controlling you. But first, let's dive into how memory actually works. Because memory isn't a filing cabinet you can clean out. No, no, no. It works in three steps. Number one, encoding, which is learning or experiencing something. Number two, storing, saving it in short-term or long-term memory. And number three, retrieving, recalling it later for future use. So here's the key part most people don't know. Memories tied to strong emotions, especially fear, shame, or grief, are stored more deeply. Your brain does this on purpose. Why? Because it thinks it's protecting you. That's why emotional memories don't fade the same way neutral ones do. Like, where'd I put my keys? Now, and here's an important reframe. Forgetting a bad memory it isn't about deleting it, okay? Because that's almost impossible. It's about loosening the emotional charge attached to it. So, can you forget a memory on purpose? Well, the short answer is not completely. But the good news, well, you can reduce how often it shows up, how intense it feels, how much power it has over your mood, your body, and your choices. And that's often much more important than forgetting. So, why bad memories keep coming back? Unwanted memories tend to return when you're stressed or exhausted, when you're not sleeping well, or something in your environment triggers them, or you're dealing with anxiety or unresolved trauma. Smells, sounds, places, people, even certain thoughts can cue your brain to say, hey, wait a minute, I remember this. Now, it's not because you want to, absolutely not. It's because your brain learned to associate it with survival. So, how to fade a bad memory? Well, let's talk about what actually helps. Number one, identify the memory clearly. Now, I know you guys are going to say this sounds counterintuitive, but it matters. You need to ask yourself, what exactly am I remembering? Okay, then, well, what emotions are actually coming with it? And then, what does my body feel like when it shows up? You know why? Because clarity reduces fear. Vagueness makes memories scarier because you don't remember. Number two, process the emotions, don't suppress them. Trying to force yourself not to feel something usually backfires. So instead, let the emotion exist without judging it. Name it. It's either shame, fear, sadness, or anger. Remind yourself, feeling this doesn't mean I'm unsafe now. Emotions that are acknowledged tend to soften over time. Number three, identify your triggers. Okay, you guys ask, okay, when does this memory appear most often? And then, is it tied to a smell, a place, a person, a situation, like sometimes fragrances that people wear? And you don't need to avoid all triggers forever. Okay, this is just so you can recognize them so they stop surprising you when you need it least. Number four, gently replace the focus, not the memory. Trying to push a memory away gives it more energy. So instead, redirect your intention. And let me give you an example. Pair the trigger with a neutral or positive thought. Okay. Then try to ground yourself in the present moment. And then engage your senses, your touch, your sound, your breath. And then over time, your brain learns new associations. Pretty good. Number five, support your nervous system. Bad memories show up more when your system is overloaded. That's why basics matter. You say, well, Monet, what are the basics? Well, get consistent sleep, eat nourishing food, get some movement, go to the gym, do something that gets your body movement, reducing your stress wherever possible, because a regulated body supports a calmer mind. Coping when memories still show up, because sometimes they will, and that's okay. Don't let it bother you. Practice mindfulness, okay? Because mindfulness isn't about clearing your mind, even though some people think so. It's about noticing, a memory is here and I'm still in the present. Anchor yourself to your breath, a sound in the room like an air conditioner or something like that, or a clock. Make sure you're feeling your feet on the floor. Use cognitive strategies. Therapies like CBT and exposure-based approaches work by, well, they slowly reduce fear and your fear responses. It also teaches your brain that the memory does not equal danger right now. And you don't relive the past. You retrain it. Retrain it to your response, okay? Practice self-acceptance. Many painful memories involve embarrassment, regret, or shame. So try reminding yourself that, well, that moment does not define me, or I know more now than I did then, or I'm allowed to grow. Acceptance weakens the shame. Perfectionism strengthens it. So build positive counterweights when negative memory appears. Follow it with something grounding, like a positive memory. Make a replacement. Have a calming phrase that you say to yourself, or a reminder of who you are right now, because you're teaching your brain No, we're not doing denial anymore. That doesn't exist. Now, why emotional memories are so strong? Well, the amygdala, the part of your brain involved in fear and emotion, plays a major role here, you guys. It prioritizes memories that feel intense because it thinks, oh, they'll help keep you safe in the future. And that's adaptive until it's not. So, learning to calm your response helps your brain understand I don't need to sound the alarm anymore. Now, when do you need to get extra help? Now, if unwanted memories feel intrusive or overwhelming, if they trigger panic or emotional shutdown, if they interfere with daily life, if it comes with anxiety or depression, it's important to talk to a healthcare or mental health professional. Support isn't a failure, it's simply a resource. So I want you to take this away with you today. Take this with you. You don't need to erase your past to move forward, and you can't always control what your mind remembers, but you can change how those memories live inside of you. Healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means remembering without reliving it. So I hope this information has given you a little insight into who you are, what you can do, what you can let go of, and when you might need a little professional assistance. Our community helps you figure things out easily, quickly, with no judgment, and with a lot of support. So if you are looking for love, support, a conversation, or a willing ear, join us on Facebook every Saturday or go to the website, monayswann.life, or my new YouTube channel called Monet Swann Life for more insight as to how to navigate life. And let's talk life. See you next Saturday. Love you guys. Bye.